And no, it's not Vegas Dave. It's not Steve Stevens. And it's definitely not Dan Bilzerian. It is... Who is the ultimate hustler in sports betting? Well, let me give you a clue. They never, ever lose. And no, it's not Vegas Dave. It's not Steve Stevens. And it's definitely not Dan Bilzerian. It is your motherfucking bookie. That's right. Did you know that they never lose? Why? Well, first of all, they never lose. Let's say you win. They're not actually paying you. They're paying you from other losers' bets. So their other losers' bets are paying you when you win and vice versa. So very rarely is the book ever going into their own money to pay you. They're just using other people's money to pay. And when they have the slightest idea that, I think this guy is kind of good. He's been winning here and there, and they've been winning off that book consistently. Bam! They hit you with limits, or they'll even cut you off clean. You know, and then maybe the last week that you won, let's say, was 10 units, 20 units, they're going to come up with an excuse to say why they're not going to pay you after they've been paying you all these weeks. They're going to say you're doing something that they don't like. And now as a winning sports bettor, you have to try and figure out how to collect from these bookies that will never lose. They never lose because they only prey on losing bettors. You're a winner, get out. You're a loser, come on in. You know, one time I had to collect from my dad about $15,000. And my buddy, he was the agent at the time, who was also my agent, and he was calling me to go collect that money. I was not even an agent, but I was doing it as a favor to my friend. Now, my dad's limit shouldn't have even been that high. He had just lost $8,000 the week before. He probably had a limit of $10K, and now that week he was down $15,000. Like, why was his limit so high? Well, of course, you know, an agent or a bookie is going to offer more credit, and they know when you offer more credit to a degenerate gambler, they're going to say yes, and they don't know how to stop. My dad took 2 big L's in a row, you know, and that is really disappointing for any sports gambler. And when you have the agent and the bookie kind of celebrating that, and you can see the other side of somebody who just lost 2 big weeks in a row, you know, and you're related to both ends, that kind of thing wasn't cool. You know, I have too much sympathy for losing players, losing bettors, and that's why I'm not a bookie. And speaking of which, it's also illegal, and I already have a record, so I don't want to get a double whammy. So I don't play on that end, but I do play as a bettor because you can play legally, and that's not and that's okay, you know. But because I have sympathy for losing players, you know, that is why I created Picking Duck, because we've got all the same action, all the same excitement without all the losing. Now, I know you're going to ask me, well, Ken, what do you win from playing Picking Duck? For now, we're giving out free gear. So if you go to betterculture.com, you can take a look at all the gear that we're putting out there. It's all about being a sports bettor, trying to beat the books. That's what Better Culture stands for. So if you're a sports bettor trying to beat that book, you know, you should wear that Better Culture gear. You're going to love it. Now, that's what we're giving out for now, but we're also going to start to give out Venmo deposits. So do you want some free Venmo cash sent to you? Well, you've got to play on Picking Duck. Now, you got to learn how to play. Right now, we have a weekly contest. We're going to be doing a monthly contest. So if you want to get ready for that free Venmo cash, go to pickingduck.com. We have an iOS app. Sign up. We'll give you 2,000 chips every week. You'll play that at the end of the week. Whoever has the most chips stacked up, you will win credits. And right now, those credits can be redeemed for gear. And then soon later, it's going to be redeemable for Venmo deposits. So that's going to be real cool. And it's going to be the same for the monthly contest. If you kill it that month, we'll give you a nice prize for winning that monthly contest. So go to pickingduck.com, get your free account, check us out, tell your friends about it, because you will never lose. You lose a play, no biggie. You can get more chips for free. But when you win, we give you free money. Go check us out, pickingduck.com, and also betterculture.com for all your gear. Peace.